Hello.
How
How
are
are you
you?
today? Good. Doing well. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. Thank you so much for taking the time to talk with me today. I know everything's been really crazy, but I really appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.
We're here today to talk about High School Musical, the series. How did you get involved with the project?
Well, I actually auditioned in 2015 at the open call, and I was super nervous, and it was like lines on lines on lines at that audition. And I remember I got a call back, and it was me and like 20 people, and I was like, "What the heck?
Oh, wow.
Like we what?" And then nothing happened with that script, and then finally I got called in for the documentary style, and I was like, "What the heck? I'm confused." And then I auditioned for every character other than my own. And finally, they asked me if I could audition for Kourtney, and Kourtney was only supposed to be in one episode. And so I like went in with the mindset that I was only going to be there for one episode, and that's it. And I was like, at least I'm in it. And so then when I went in and I improv'd and I read with Olivia, who was absolutely amazing, they called my agent and they were like, actually, we want her for a series regular. And I was like, pause, what?
That's
And
amazing.
so yeah, it's really been a journey. I'm just so grateful to be on it with everybody.
So, how would you describe Courtney for people who haven't seen the show yet?
Yes, well, Kourtney is very outspoken. She's very smart and she's very, comfortable within herself. So she's very proud of who she is. She's very educated. She loves to stay up on daily events and she loves to perform her activism while also looking fabulous. Um, she's a designer and a stylist, and sometimes it's hard for her to manage both, being an academic scholar while also being into makeup and design, but she finds a way to do it, and I'm really proud of her.
That was one of the things I noticed in watching the show was that Courtney has some really great outfits. Do you have a favorite one that she wears on the show?
um, I would say Born to Be Brave. I love the purple coat. I love that, and like the sheer top that's kind of like fading into the blue, and the makeup
Do you have
outfit.
like an interest in fashion yourself personally?
Yes, I do. I love to just explore with like just different types of styles, and it may come out looking crazy, but it's okay because we're like on the path of discovery. So it's just I love it. I love fashion.
Do you ever have a say in kind of like the outfits that Courtney wears, or can you ever like maybe give opinions or to your stylist?
Well, season one, I didn't, but this season, I'm having a much bigger say. I mean, I kind of like helped the designer,
Mhm.
pick out certain outfits that fit, excuse me, that fit my waistline a little better.
Mhm.
And it's really been fun. Like, we've been really like working together as a team to like figure out what this new season two Kourtney looks like,
Okay.
because season two Kourtney is popping. I will say
Awesome.
that.
I can't wait to see it. And I know season two is Beauty and the Beast theme. Can you tell us anything about what we can expect from the next season? I don't
Um,
say
More
anything just yet.
music,
Mhm.
more dancing, and a lot of drama. But I can't say too much. Just a
You
lot
think?
of drama.
Oh, I thought there was a lot in the first season. I can't wait to see what happens in the second.
10 times more.
Did you have an interest in singing going into the project, or did you have any experience with it?
Yes, I am actually a singer. I did a lot of singing at my mom's studio. My mom and I opened a performing arts studio for kids in Baltimore. So I was a music teacher, and I love to teach the kids. And, right now I'm writing my own music and beginning my own journey of discovering who I am as an artist in singing. And so, yeah, I always love to sing before the show. And, the show was just the cherry on top because my character wasn't supposed to sing. So I was like, I get to sing
Would
too.
you want Courtney to ever have like maybe a standout song or like a solo song? Would that be something that you'd want?
Oh, heck yes.
Oh,
Disney.
they definitely should. I totally agree. Would you want to think about like pursuing music on the side independent too in the future if it ever came to doing that?
Yes, most definitely. I'm working on that right now.
Oh, I
And my music is I'm realizing it's a little different from the norm. I'm really experimenting on my vibe and everything. So I'm really excited to like show everybody how
that's
my mind works, because I feel like a lot of people don't really know.
the same school that the films were shot at. What was like your reaction when you pulled up there, and did you have any one spot that you were like particularly awestruck by?
Oh my gosh, when I don't know how you can be like starstruck by a school, but like I was totally starstruck. I was like, oh my gosh, like Corbin Blue was here, Monique Coleman, Vanessa Back. I was literally just, I was in awe. And like what really hit me was two places when we went inside the theater. and like the desk was still there from like Miss Darbus, and I
Really?
was like,
That
what?
was amazing.
And then also like the basketball court, I was like, this is iconic. Like there's kids that go here that get to see this every day, and I'm so jealous.
I wouldn't be able to focus if that was my high school when I was there.
Exactly, same. And Sharpay's locker, oh my gosh.
Is it actually a thing that they keep you around for the school?
Yes, and I'm like, who gets Sharpay's locker? Like, is it a
No.
prize?
That's
Like,
like the highest
how do you do
GPA or
that?
something. And then what's your favorite part about being on the show? Do you like hang out with your castmates? What do you guys do for fun?
Well, we always hang out together, and we love to play like spicy Uno
Mhm.
and just like have music jam sessions and just like talk about life. So I'm really blessed to be with like cast members that are just like so unique and talented and kind, and they're literally slaying the game right now. Like when I watch them on the show, like I never like really understood excuse me understood how good they were until I like watched the show, and I was like, oh.
Well, y'all do a great job in the show. I really enjoy it personally. Did you watch the original films growing up?
Oh my gosh, yes. I was obsessed. I had like the bed sheets, I had the Barbie dolls, I had the soundtrack, I knew the choreography. I mean, I was obsessed. Like, probably not healthy obsessed, but
Did you have like a favorite film from the originals that you liked or resonated with?
yes, High School Musical 3. And I know a lot of people are gonna be like, what? High School Musical
No,
3?
I agree.
Right? Literally, like you could tell, like they like you could tell like the budget was just a little bit bigger in High School
I
Musical.
agree.
But High School Musical 1 and 2 are still, they still slap. But High School Musical 3 just hit just a little bit different in theaters.
So, what do you think most fans wouldn't know about the show? Like, what's a behind the scenes secret you could share with us? Maybe about a typical day or anything like that.
Ooh. Well, a behind the scenes secret is holy smokes. We have a this season in particular, we're like having like a lot of bloopers that we wouldn't expect. And so we're really just having like a good time. Like we're just like making
Mhm.
jokes and just like taking the character into improv. Like I feel
Sure.
like I don't know if a lot of it's gonna make it to the cut, but it's a lot of funny stuff goes on behind the scenes.
Mhm.
People joking and they're like sitting behind the desk and pranks, and it's wild.
Definitely. Or you know, the show has a lot of musical numbers. Obviously, do you have a favorite one?
I may be biased, but Born to Be Brave.
My favorite.
Probably biased though, but like literally every single song is so good. Like All I Want, Wondering, they're literally just so good. I feel like each song depicts each character so perfectly.
And I know
So,
Lucas Graybill came on the show and he had a number. Did you get to meet him? And what was your reaction when you got to see him?
oh my gosh, I was shook. First of all, the whole cast knew. I was the last to know, and I didn't know until like after I saw his name at like the table read, and I was like, Ryan, did they mean to put Ryan? Ryan's not gonna be here. And they're like, Ryan is gonna be here. And I was like, what? And it's so crazy because the first time I filmed Bop to the Top, my version, he was actually like watching me. And I was like I literally was shaking. I was like, don't mess up, don't mess up, don't mess up. And as soon as I got off stage, he was like, you are so good. Like, oh my gosh, like this, that, and the third. He's literally the sweetest and most talented person. Like, I can't believe that I was in the same room as someone I grew up with. That's crazy to me.
Did you learn anything from watching him perform? I know that Julie and Matt were saying that he actually sang live. Did you? How awestruck were you by that?
I was so shook, and like so shook as to where I would like miss steps and I would mess up, and you couldn't mess up on that song because it was like all filmed in like one take.
Oh,
So I was like, oh, don't mess up, don't mess up. But I was so in awe. I mean, how is he singing and like jumping on like boards and like doing hat choreography? I'm shook. He always left me shook.
and Kourtney is like a really like character who's out there, very like an activist, like you said. What's your favorite scene that you filmed with Kourtney?
Ooh. We all like did the last scene in episode 10, and we all like did the final bow. Everything kind of hit me. I was just like, oh my gosh, like we're actually doing this. It was so amazing. That was probably one of my favorite moments.
And this show has definitely been like very life changing. What has the fan response been like to the show? Like how have you noticed that maybe fans have been responding?
It's been really good. I mean, of course, we have a lot of things we can improve on, especially with my character, Kourtney. But like, seeing all the support and all, young people coming up to me and being like, this song like really got me through this, and your representation really got me through this. It really just puts into perspective, how much you know, of,
Definitely.
I don't want to say power, but like how much of importance we have on the community. And it's just, I'm so grateful for it. And I'm so grateful that we have all the support that we have. And it's such a blessing, each and every one of them.
Do you have like any advice for any young actors who want to become like a Disney star or just like in the entertainment industry?
Yes, I would say keep going, and continue to have courage behind each one of your actions and all of your beliefs, because there's going to be a lot of people that are going to say, you're not this and you're too that. And it's just, don't listen to those people. Keep going, because I know Lady Gaga said it a lot, but once you do get that yes, it's a lot better than those no's. I'm telling you, it's all worth it.
Definitely. How did you start as an actress? What made you want to get into the industry?
My mom is an actress, and so I kind of took after her. And I remember every time she would like tell me bedtime stories, she would always do like different characters,
That's
and I
cool.
would always be like, "What the heck? Like that's so weird, but like awesome at the same time." So I just always wanted to do that. And growing up, I was able to go to a performing arts school and be able to just experience all those fun characters and dances, and it just kind of grew up with me. I'm glad I didn't grow out of it
I
because I don't know where I'd be.
What do you think, like, was there anything else that you wanted to do maybe growing up, or you just knew from the start it was gonna be in entertainment?
Ooh, I always, this is gonna sound weird. I still and always wanted to be like, you know, Walt Disney. I always wanted to be able to have multiple projects going on at once. Like, I would love to write a movie. I would love to write music, have my own network,
Mhm.
amusement park. I know
That's
amusement park
awesome.
is a little
No, definitely. I
I would love to like own an amusement park and just like be crazy with it. I know that's like so weird. Like my mom was like, an amusement park? And I was like,
I mean, if I don't know, it could be themed, maybe like a fashion part or a music
yeah,
part, different lands, you know. We can make it work. And are you
yes.
working on anything else right now, or High School Musical? You said your music earlier. What can fans look forward to from you?
Ooh, I am actually working on a couple other things. I can't talk about too much right now, but
Okay.
a lot of things are coming up, and I'm so grateful that I've been having opportunities and being able to use my voice. It's
Mhm.
been a blessing. I'm so happy.
Definitely. Well, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I really enjoyed speaking to you about the show and everything that you've been doing.
Thank you so much for having me, and I love your eyeshadow. Like,
Thank you.
yes,
It's from the
ladies,
Elsa palette. I don't know if you know
we
that one.
love it. We love it. We love it.